If you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in an index fund. Man, God, I love that guy. He has so much energy. Absolutely love him. I aspire to be like that man one day. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trey's Trades, where we have technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. Let's get into the video. Today, my friends, we're going to be looking at two hot stocks. Two hot stocks that I think are absolutely going to crush here in the future. They're on the OTC market, so to be completely transparent, you cannot trade these on Webull. I do not have these stocks on Webull. But I do have a position in both of these companies, to be completely transparent, right? I don't ever want to BS you guys. I don't want to pump you. I'm going to present the information just as I see it, right? We're going to look at both of these companies, CLWD and SNPW. Why I think they've got some potential, why the chart setups look really nice, right? I don't know if I'll consider, CLWD 100% is going to be a mid to long-term hold for me, but SNPW, we'll see how that plays out. Regardless, we're going to get into the video, guys. Let's start off here with CLWD. So, we're going to look at this on the 1 month chart. The 1 day, 1 minute chart does not have much to say. This is an OTC market stock, not really available to trade here in the pre-market or after hours, so no new information that we can see here as of right now. But we will look at this, on the 1 month chart. I've got a couple different indicators pulled up, right? I've got the RSI, which is a relative strength index. Anything over 70 is overbought, anything under 30 is oversold. This is a tool that is used to indicate momentum for buyer or bullish or bearish territory, right? Then I've got the 200 EMA and the 15-day MA. The 200 EMA is the exponential moving average. This is a price action-based valuation trend line over a 200-day moving period, gives us a macroscopic perspective of price action, right? And then we've got the 15-day MA, which is the moving average. Some brokerage accounts call this the SMA, the simple moving average. They are one and the same. This is a price action-based valuation trend line over a 15-day moving period, which gives us a microscopic perspective of price action. We use these side by side so we can predict upcoming breakouts and breakdowns, right? So we can get the best possible entry points and exit points in a stock. So, with that being said, we're going to be looking here at first with CLWD. Now, what is the why? Why should you care? Why could this company be something pretty solid? Cloud Commerce Incorporated is a global provider of cloud-driven e-commerce and mobile commerce solutions. The company focuses primarily on four main areas: engaging front-end design, back-end integration, digital marketing and analytics, and complete solutions management. The company's core solutions build enterprise back-end application integrations, drive traffic, mobile e-commerce, desktop e-commerce, and manage hosting. The company's digital marketing services include search engine optimization, email campaign creation, and social promotions. In addition to the digital marketing services, it also applies data analytics to enable businesses understand the behavior of their online customers. In addition to the development, the company also manages its client solutions with services such as technology consulting, ongoing maintenance, hosting infrastructure build-out and management. It customizes solutions using middleware or custom engineering to achieve any level of integration the customers desire. And if we just check out their website here real quick, I will pull this up for us. Cloud Commerce goes live with artificial intelligence advertising venture. This is absolutely insane stuff, my friends. So the reason that I like Inuv, right, ticker symbol INUV, Inuvo, is because of this exact reasoning. Artificial intelligence advertising, there's a lot of money in ads, and AI, artificial intelligence, is definitely on the come up, my friends. So check this out. AI Advertising Incorporated, a wholly owned subsidiary of Cloud Commerce, is now underway using AI to enhance its successful Swarm solution with the goal of cutting advertising costs by as much as 50%. So that's a big deal. I do think it's very possible that we see this play out pretty well. So AI advertising, the future of advertising, right? We've got AI advertising. Simply put, our goal is to use artificial intelligence to cut advertising costs by 50%. This is what they are. This is the challenge. Half the money I spend on advertising is wasted. The trouble is I don't know which half, right? So their Swarm technology is cool. It's a cloud-hosted software platform that will harness the power of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and predictive algorithms to eliminate the inefficiencies, waste, and guesswork that is inherent and accepted in today's data-driven digital marketing campaigns. So that is what I think is cool about Cloud Commerce. They have had, some ups and downs. They're pretty volatile. This is an OTC market stock as far as their financial situation goes. If you look at them annually, their gross profit, they actually don't have any yet. Their overall revenue was a little bit red compared to 2018. They were down about 21%. Now, if we do look at the chart setup, it is absolutely disgusting. It's so gross. In a good way. Disgusting clean. Not like disgusting like dirty, but like it's confusing. You guys know what I mean. Oh man. But anyways, it's a good setup. We've got the George W here, right? So a double bottom. If you're not familiar with what the George W is, this is a double bottom, which indicates that you see a double bounce. two bounces here. So we've got one bounce right there, one bounce right here, and it forms this W formation. This is typically an upcoming sign of a bullish reversal of an upcoming run. And beyond that, we do have an ascending level of support. To validate any level of resistance or support, we look for at least 3 touch points, right? And we have that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different touch points here, which validates this ascending level of support. And it has been respected very well. This is a pretty solid macroscopic level of support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days that it has respected that ascending level of support. So if you were looking for an entry point into CLWD, I do think that about 12 cents, 11 cents is going to treat you pretty well. And within the next week or so, we're going to be coming up pretty close here to an intersection point if we continue to respect this ascending level of support, which would be about 18 cents. Now, if you got in at about 11 cents, 12 cents or so, that is about a 50% gain in a week, which is a solid run up. I feel very confident in this stock. I think it's going to do some good things. The chart setup is there, right? They've got potential to do good things. Now, in terms of which company is more likely, Anuv or CLWD, to really capitalize on that AI, advertising, right? It's tough to say. Obviously, Anuv has the head start because this is an OTC market stock, but it's never a bad thing to diversify a little bit, right? And even in the worst case scenario where Anuv, ends up being the powerhouse, or this ends up being the powerhouse, well, then at that point, you double down on your convictions, right? And we don't know which is going to go which way yet, right? So that's what we're looking at right here with the chart setup. I do think that about 12 cents is going to treat you pretty well. This ascending level of support, right? I absolutely like that a lot. It looks very, very nice. In terms of the RSI, we're sitting at about 50, which means it's trading about neutral. This could go either way. This could go into buyer territory or seller territory, but it is probably favored a little more towards buyers because we do have this nice gap here between the 15 MA and the 200 EMA. It's been gapping up just about every single day. This is a big fat gap, my friends. We like to see that. We love to see that, my friends. Absolutely beautiful. This is bullish territory. This looks like a bull. It smells like a lemon, tastes like a lemon, looks like a lemon. It's probably a lemon. That's what we're looking at right now with CLWD. Had a nice little push in volume here when we saw this nice run up right here. Back down a little bit the previous day, but I'm not overly concerned because the correction was not too harsh. If you look at this from the base of the run up to the peak, right, we gave back about 61.8%, which we optimally look for about 50. I'm gonna be transparent with you, but regardless, if we look at this run up, right, how much did it give back here? It was about the same, 61.8%. So that's not the end of the world. I don't feel too bad about where this is sitting right now. I think it is a pretty safe entry point because this does repeat the overall trend that we have seen here in the past, and that is what CLWD is looking like right now. SNPW would be number 2 for OTC market stocks that I think have some solid potential for growth. Again, I want to preface by saying that you cannot purchase these on Webull. You will need to buy these somewhere else, but this also has a very nice setup. What do they do? What is the why? Sun Pacific Holding Corporation, formerly Exo Lifestyle Incorporated, is a green energy company that specializes in solar and waste to energy technologies. This is a big deal, right? So we already know with Joe Biden in office, right, that the green energy sector, the autonomous vehicle sector, the cannabis sector, I'm not ever going to personally invest in cannabis, but to each their own, they are going to be hot stocks, right? We've seen that with Fuel Cell, Plug, Clean Energy, all those companies have done well. This one could very potentially do well. This is a clean energy company. They focus on deploying its subject matter capabilities and experiences in green energy solutions. The company designs, develops, builds, and manages green technologies that support renewable energy solutions. Through its subsidiary Street Smart Outdoor Corporation, the company offers advertising space on bus shelters and bus benches, solar digital shelters, and place-based solar trash bins. The company's solar-powered bus shelters and energy lighting solutions offers customers with turnkey systems. The company's subsidiaries include Sun Pacific Power Corporation, Street Smart Outdoor Corporation, Bella Electrical LLC, National Mechanical Corporation, and Sun Pacific Security Corporation. Their overall financial situation over the last year is probably pretty similar to CLWD. There's a reason that these are OTC market stocks, right? It's because you're not investing in the previous growth, you're investing in the potential for growth, right? So the potential for growth here for SNPW is that they capitalize on this green energy company, this solar and waste to energy technology. That's very interesting. I think that's very cool stuff. And if we check them out here on the internet, just pull up their website real quick, we can check out what they're all about. So delivering reliable and environmentally responsible service and products. So what do? We can learn more here just by clicking on this real quick. And just take a quick peek. So they've got knowledge and experience, a year of progress. In 2016, the company successfully overcame a number of challenges to achieve significant progress, building on the momentum we have established. So this obviously has not been updated in a little while here. They become a diversified publicly traded holding company, Sun Pacific Holding Corporation, to encompass all of its subsidiaries, as you see below. From the beginning, we have continued to build upon our management's knowledge and experience. We have focused on our primary mission, which is serving our customers and now serving our shareholders. I like seeing this. Anytime I see serving our shareholders, it does mean that they are keeping in mind ways that they can increase shareholder value, right? It's not all about the company. It is also about who invests in the company. I like seeing that. That's good. And then protecting the environment, the clean energy, as we've talked about, they've got the bright future here. Looking to the future, we are excited about the opportunities ahead and confident that by continuing to execute on our plan, we will build upon the significant progress we have made to date. We have also been able to respond to RFPs for additional states and municipalities with an opportunity to acquire more revenue channels. So they are being very proactive. They are trying to grow their overall company, right? And the chart setup is pretty nice. We have another George W. And this is looking absolutely beautiful, my friends. That looks nice, right? So this isn't quite as pronounced as CLWD's, chart setup, but it's very, very similar. Very similar. We've got the George W. We got this harsh sell-off, just as CLWD had, right? George W. We got double bottom here. Comes up a little bit. We see this W formation, and it saw a little bit of a sell-off. So if we draw up a Fibonacci retracement, right? See how much this gave back. Gave back about 78.6%. Ideally, we look for about 50, 61.8. So that was a harsh sell-off, but nonetheless, it is respecting this ascending level of support. And I did actually end up buying more stock in this company at about 14 cents. So, with that being said, I do have a stake in SNPW as well as CLWD. It is respecting this ascending level of support. We always look for at least 3 touch points, right? We get that. 1, 2, 3, 4 different touch points. It is being respected over a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 day period of time. Coming up on 7 here if it does continue to do so. On the R side, is trading at about neutral. It was sitting at 50. It'll pop back up here eventually, but we've got a nice gap between the 15 MA and the 200 EMA. If you're able to get into the stock when you first saw it cross over, which was way back here, I definitely did not. I think some people were able to. You'd be in for less than a penny. You would be up about 1,400% right now, which is absolutely disgusting, but I think there's not a lot of risk involved buying in right now. It's currently trading at 44, which it typically does not drop below on the RSI. We see it's dropped to 41 at one point, so maybe you'll be able to get this a hair better, but I genuinely think a very safe entry point here is going to be about that 13.7 to 14 cent range for SNPW. And those are great stocks that I think have potential in the OTC market. So if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel. And consider subscribing if you'd like to... what was I doing? And consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Absolutely lost my train of thought. Lastly, if you want to... What is going on, my friends? God, I gotta get it together. Okay. Lastly, I have an affiliate link in the description box down below for Webull. It is a brokerage platform you're watching me use right now. This is version 4 for the desktop. If you use my link, you get 2 free stocks with $100 deposit. I receive a free stock. Go ahead and support the channel, my friends. And if you're not interested, that is totally fine. I just appreciate your support by taking the time to watch my videos. So that is what I've got for you guys today. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.